Hey Shayla, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, awesome. I'm doing this from my computer, so it's kind of different for me. But
Yeah. You're good. I can hear you.
all right, awesome.
Yes, I do.
Got on here before me.
Yeah, I've been on since about a quarter till. Haven't had anything to do, so I've just been sitting here and kind of decorating the office a little bit. So,
How far are you from reaching food? No, you're working towards certified, right?
yeah. I think I'm still at like 305, I think, away.
That's not bad. You'll get there.
Yeah.
You've got this. Hi, Jamie. We got Lizzie. We got Michelle.
Hi, Miss Tammy.
How far? So you're working towards being certified, right?
Yes, ma'am. I don't have, I think I'm 25 away. That's how close I am.
So many people on my team are so close to promoting, and I'm just really proud of you guys.
Thank you. That means a lot personally.
No, I truly am really proud of you guys. You guys are really rocking it. We got another Jamie on here. Is that Jamie Turner?
Yes.
All right. And we got Lizzie and Michelle. You guys can say hi. Give it a few more minutes. We got till 9. If you guys want, you can shout out something you're proud of or anything that you might want to hear about tonight. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I got like a really messy office right now, so please excuse it.
From what I can see, it's a lot cleaner than what mine is, so it's not too bad. Oh yeah, mine's a lot messier than that.
It's bad, but if you look, it's like I've got work area, and then I turn my chair, and I got Scentsy area, and then I got Scentsy everywhere else. On my team meeting today, I forgot to blur it out before I got on, and put a different background, and I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, please excuse my messy office, because that computer shows everything. Just like, please, just ignore the mess in the background. But they were asking questions anyway. What's that? What is that? It ended up being the whole meeting, was just like, what is that? So we got, who else we got on here? Looks like Leanne, Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. How are you?
Hey,
Oh, see, you got a nice, neat background organization.
hey, I redid my office today, so it looks that way today because I just redid it.
Where'd you get that shelving? That's cute.
The what?
The shelf behind you. Your white shelves. Are those just like the cubicles you stack, or
Yeah, well, it's white shelves. I got them at Walmart for $35.
really?
Yes.
I have to do that because I've been trying to find shelving to go along my back wall just because I have so much stuff, and I broke my Cinderella warmer lid twice now within the last month.
Oh wow.
because I'm just so disorganized. I'm trying to move stuff and I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just bought the Walmart shelving and it's on top of a dresser.
Oh, okay.
And then I stacked it's actually two sets of shelving
Hmm.
next to each other.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Thank you.
I have to do it after Christmas, but I'm gonna have to look into that. So we got another minute or two before we can start. So Debbie asked me to lead and I'm like, sure. It's out of my comfort zone, but sure. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Sure. So, so if I yawn, please excuse me. I've been trying to pump myself with caffeine. Who else we got on here? You guys can say hi. I see Danielle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm exhausted from running around my front end at the grocery store today.
Oh,
Busy, busy time for Thanksgiving coming up.
uh-huh. How you liking being back to work?
I don't like it. I'd rather just be doing Scentsy.
Oh, me too. Me too. Hi, Angie. All right. So somebody gonna keep an eye on the chat. So, I mean, I can try. I'll try. And Stephanie, hi, Stephanie. We got Angie and Lizzie in the chat. Stephanie. All right, I'm gonna try and keep up with it. I'll try. I will try. All right. So Stephanie must be working. All right, so it's 9:01, so I'm gonna get going just out of respect for y'all's time. I do appreciate you guys joining. Um, I I kind of was asked earlier today to host this, so I'm like, well, what do you want me to talk about? And she's like, just talk and share what you're doing. So I'm gonna share what I'm doing. I will say that I'm very proud of my team. I have the dream team. Um, and I'm very proud of them because there's a lot of promotions going on. There's a lot of people getting certified. And they're just really working their business and growing their business. And they're doing that by recruiting, and they're also doing it by really just getting out there and going out of their comfort zone. So when Debbie asked me to do this, I'm like, yeah, this is way out of my comfort zone, but I can't ask my team to step out of their comfort zone if I'm not going to be willing to do it myself, because I hate doing lives. I hate doing videos. So this isn't so bad because I can see people that are like looking at me and probably staring at me, and so but anyway, so I'm really pushing with my team and working with them because I want them all to promote, not because it is beneficial to me, but it's beneficial to them. And I'm sharing different things that I'm doing with them because over the last couple months, my PRV has been the highest it has ever been. Last month I did over 3,000. It was like 3,400 that I did. And I never have done that. And I was just like, wow, I can really do this. So, and it's because I've been doing different things. One thing that I did, and I've talked about it, was the color party. And what I did is I opened up my home. I contacted a couple of my friends and I'm like, hey, if I have a color party, colored flowers, would you want to come? And they're like, well, what do you do? So I told them, I said, you're going to pre-order a flower for $17 because of the tax. Or you can do 3 for $48, I think it is, or 47 with the tax for in Florida. But you come, I'm gonna have games, I'm gonna have giveaways, I'm gonna have snacks, I'm gonna have wine. Just come and hang out with me, and we're gonna color flowers. So I ended up having about 9 people here. I ended up having a couple people that didn't show up, but they had ordered flowers, and actually one came today. She saw all my buddies that I'll get into later, and she took my catalog and my card, and she says, I'll be placing an order with you over the next week, after the holidays. So I'm like, okay, cool. But anyway, we got together. I had laid out the flowers, and I had the markers all laid out on the table. So there was like a coloring station. I had a table that was set up that had displays of the different products that I have. And then of course I had snack area with wine and stuff. I just got a couple bottles of wine. Some people drink it. Some people are like, you got a water or you got a Coke or whatever, because I always have my Coke. Don't go without it, even though I should. And we just had fun, and I played games with them. I got tickets, which you can get them at Walmart. And anytime that I had said a word, I use smell and sensing. So anytime I would say one of those 2 words and they caught me, they would get a ticket. And of course, I tend to talk. When I'm in front of people, I can talk and talk and talk and talk and not shut up. So I'm just sitting there talking and just explaining products and telling them stories. And they're like, oh, you said smell, or oh, you said sensey. And I'm like, okay, yeah, here's a ticket. And then I would go back and like restart, and I would say the same thing again. They're like, yeah, you said it again. And they would be, it ended up being to where everybody was laughing and having a good time, because they kept tripping me up and like, oh, you said sensey. And then after the end, I took the tickets. I got the 2-parter ticket. They're somewhere. I don't have. Anyway, you can get them at Walmart. They're 2-parter tickets. I should have got them out. I apologize. You give them one, you throw one in a bucket. And then at the end, I was just drawing the numbers, and I'm like, okay, so here's a room spray, or here's a flower, or here's a scent circle. I gave a mini warmer to the biggest at the end as like the final one. And I was just drawing tickets and giving them prizes. And they were getting excited. And they're like, oh no, that's me, you know, or oh no, that's not her. And so they were having fun with it and getting into winning the prizes, and just having fun and meeting each other, because I had different groups of friends. So I didn't just stick to one group. And from my party, I have another party scheduled to go into their home with their other friends. And then I have another one that wants me to do it sometime in December. I have to get with her for her and her church friends. So from this party, I've been able to book more parties, which for me, I much rather do an in-home party. And I'm like, I will come, I'll bring games. You can do the left-right game, where you could put like a scent circle in front of somebody, a room spray, a mini warmer, even a coupon for free shipping or 10% off your order. Just get creative with it, and then roll the dice. And okay, it goes left 3 times, or it goes right 5 times. They don't know what they're going to end up with. And the left-right game can be a lot of fun. And then at the end, whatever's in front of them is what they win. So, and you can even put one in there where it's host a party and you get a free gift of a warmer of your choice or something. Just encourage to get more parties from that one, because once you get one, then you can get another, and then you can get another, and then you're also expanding yourself out, and you're meeting new people and getting more customers that are local to you, which then can get onto your local orders, and they're more apt to purchase from you because one, you're local, they can get on your bulk order, they don't have to pay the shipping. You're right handy. If you have a wax that they want on hand, they can come over and get it. So my goal is to build up my local customers because I've had my business basically on Facebook this whole time and I haven't really been growing and I want to get more of the local people. Going to events. I did an event last month. I've got another one coming up here next month and I'm excited for it and learning from the event, from one event going into the next event, you're like, okay, maybe I should have done it this way or I should have done it that way. With this one being a Christmas one, I've already pre-packaged up, like this is a flower. So they can come up, it's already ready to gift. I'm gonna put my business card in there, but they're called organza bags, I believe. But it can put the flower and you put a little bit of the crinkle paper in there and it's a gift all ready to go. $16 out the door. You just made a sale. I also did the mini fan diffuser. I set it out on display. Can you guys see this okay? Because I can't see myself. So it's got the mini fan diffuser and a pot. On the go gift, 25 bucks. It's all ready to go in a stocking, under the tree, in a bag. It can be used for the white elephant gifts, like Secret Santa, anything. And then I also made up these here, which is the room spray and a scent circle. And so $11, which I'll end up doing 10, $10 for these, but they're already grab and go gifts. They can buy them, take them and go. And then for me to put the display out of my room sprays, I got little Santa hats. These are cute. They can just put them in the stocking. Quick, easy go. They're what, $8? And of course I got quite a few of the mystery bundle room sprays. So I went and I got a bunch of Santa hats and I'm gonna put Santa hats on them and sell them at my event. So that way I have an event on Tuesday and then I have, which I keep forgetting, it's Tuesday. They just call me about it. So I'll be setting them up. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is having another flower party at my house, but it's going to be a color and shop theme where you come and color a flower and you shop, give a price point, and I'm going to get baskets made up. Oh, I like that warmer, or I like those waxes, and I'm going to have baskets and I'm going to create the baskets for them to just take home within their price point that they're wanting. So that is something that I'm going to be setting up for in December, and I'm going to set it up to where it is right borderline of Christmas cutoff. So that way, if there's something else that they want, I can still get it in for them and they'll be local. I can just put it on one order. But I want to encourage here, let me create the gift because then I can put my business card in there for who they're gifting it to. So then I'm gaining another local customer. So the flower parties can really grow your business for your local area, especially if you're having a hard time meeting people. Get friends from different cliques that you may have. I'm not a cliquey person, so I have these friends, I have these friends, I have these friends, I have these friends, and I invited people from each of them, which is going to allow me to then meet more of their friends and get into their homes because they're going to book parties. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and if you have any questions, please stop me and ask the questions because I don't want to leave any questions not answered or confusion or anything like that. So if you have a question, please unmute yourself and be like, hey, what about this? Or what about that? I will tell you that I got my markers. My markers off of Amazon. There was 76 of them, I believe. And they come in all different colors. I think I paid like, there's like a coupon, so I think I paid like 10 bucks for them. And there's like 70 something of them. They're not Sharpies though. They're just permanent markers and they work just fine. So You don't have to have the actual Sharpies. And I'm even thinking of taking a Sharpie or two and putting them in each one of the flowers. So that way people can color them when they're gifted the flower and make up a little printout of instructions on how you can color your flower. So, um, so wanted to move into fundraisers if you guys didn't have any questions about the color party. Excuse
I
me.
just wanted to say that if you're having a flower color party and you are looking for Sharpies, I know right now Walmart has them on sale for $10.
That's awesome. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Hey,
So-
Tammy,
Yes.
going back to the room sprays with the little Santa hats, where'd you get the Santa hats?
Amazon.
Is it a certain size or?
No, I can share the link with you guys.
Okay.
But they're actually supposed to be for wine toppers for the top of wine
Oh.
bottles.
Okay.
And they just happen to fit perfectly on the room spray.
I love that. It's cute.
So it just kind of dresses it up a little bit for somebody to gift it and put it in a stocking or put it on their boss's desk or to even give to a teacher or something. So, did you guys have any other questions before I move on? And Rachel, I can share, thanks, Jamie. I can share all these links in the team page in Team Traveling Sense, so you guys have the links for the Santa hats. And if you guys want the link for the organza bags, the small ones will fit the room spray and the scent circle. You do have to get the bigger ones for the flowers. The flowers won't fit in the little ones. And the little ones will also fit the mini fan diffuser in a pot. And I take the fan diffuser out of the box and I put everything in the box, and that way they can see what it is, just to kind of make it look like it's a little more. So, but I can share the links for all of those because I shop on Amazon a lot, as Jamie is pointing out. I hate going into the stores, so
Me too. I'm right there with you. I understand.
I do 98% of my shopping on Amazon, even if that means I pay more. Just because I hate going into stores. So I go in the stores for my food, and I've actually thought about doing grocery delivery just so I don't have to do that. But then people are touching my food, and I don't know if I can handle that. So, all right. So I just did a fundraiser. It was for a boys baseball team, 12 and 13-year-old boys. They ended up raising over $400 for their team so they could go to their championship final things. These were 12 and 13-year-old boys out there pushing Scentsy. I set it up for them to do the circles. They ended up doing the full catalog because on the paper that I had for them, I put, if you would like to shop the full catalog to further support them, you can shop the full catalog. Well, they were saying, no, you have to shop the catalog and you need to, but they ended up raising $400. And these were 12 and 13-year-old boys. And they were out there pushing and pushing and pushing. And I was really proud of them. It was my boss's son's team, and my boss is the coach. But they were out there pushing it. And if 12 and 13-year-old boys can go out there and sell Scentsy, we as adults can do it. If they can go up and say, will you sponsor me? Will you check out this link? We're trying to raise money. It's no different than saying, will you support my business and help me reach my goals? So if you want to reach out, you can contact your community. I don't know exactly who in the community, but there is an activities like director over the community And you can contact them or even go down to your local baseball field or soccer field or football field or whatever. Talk to the coaches and be like, hey, I do Scentsy. I would love to do a fundraiser for you. No, Shayla, you can only charge for what the product is and tax. I do charge depending on what I'm doing, but at events I just charge what the product is. I don't charge tax, but you can't charge for the hat or the fillers or the frou stuff. But go down to your local baseball fields and soccer fields and football fields and talk to the coaches and ask them if they would like to do a fundraiser to help raise money for their team. They may be one, even though like baseball season or whatever is coming to an end or football season is coming to an end, they may want to do an end of the year celebration, or they may want to get new uniforms for next year. So talk to them and see about doing a fundraiser. I've been walking my mom's dog for her because she just had surgery. And I walk Lulu over to the park, which is by her house, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and all these signs for the different Palmasola girls baseball team and all these things, and I'm like, okay, so I need to contact one of the coaches, which I'm gonna do while I'm off for the 4-day weekend. I'm gonna try to locate who the coaches are and contact them to try to get another fundraiser going. And I want to try to get 2 teams and try and challenge them. Okay, so which team's going to raise more, and whatever team raises more will get a prize, and try to get them a little bit more into the fundraiser as well. So thank you, Don. I wasn't aware of that. I just charge out flat. Dawn's saying that her events tell them to collect the tax in their contract. So I've never had a contract in the events that I've done. So you can raise money and increase your PRV, which is going to help you with your trip. If you're trying to get to Hawaii or to Orlando for SFR and have it paid for, then start doing fundraisers so that way you can get that PRV that you need, get those points that you need. Fundraising is a great opportunity to also give back to your community and help the people in your community. So any questions on that? If you want to do a fundraiser, I suggest that you go onto YouTube and watch Wendy Newgrass and how she does her fundraisers, and she has all the links to everything for Canva. And I can't do Canva, but how she had everything set up, it was fairly easy because I do pick collage for everything, but Canva, she had everything laid out. You just have to change information. So if you go onto YouTube, everything is right there. Just look up Wendy Newgrass. She explains it so amazing and simple. And very simple, because I've seen other Scent Circle fundraisers where they're like, oh, charge $20 for this. And it was so confusing for me. It scared me away. The way she put it out was straightforward, simple, easy to follow. This is what you do. This is how it is. Plain and simple, done. So I would really suggest watching her video. Sorry, I smelled peppermint earlier and it makes my nose run an itch. So watch her YouTube video. I highly, highly suggest it. Another thing that you can do is the sponsor buddy program. Get people into your community. I've already gone to a couple different businesses and my friends and stuff, and I'm like, hey, it's the time of year again. It's my 3rd year doing it. I want to sponsor the buddies for the Salvation Army homeless shelter right here in Manatee County in Bradenton. And I want to do Hope, which is the women's abuse shelter. They have children in there as well. And then the Manatee County Sheriff's Department, because that way they have buddies for when they go to domestic violence calls that have children, or they may be having to bring a child out of the home. or they may come upon an accident with a child, and the child needs comfort. And I explain this to people, you know, that a buddy can give comfort, and there's different smells, so it makes that buddy extra special versus grabbing a buddy off or a stuffy off the shelf at Walmart or throwing one in your Amazon cart. It's a buddy, and it will give them comfort. So, and I explain all the different things you can use as a tooth fairy, where they hide the tooth. They can put an ice pack in it when they're not feeling good and they have a fever to cool them down. So, I mean, our buddies are awesome, and I absolutely love them. So get out in your community, go to different businesses, and then when you go to donate your buddies, put a little tag on it that says with love from, you know, XYZ company, or with love from, you know, Mary Jane, or with love from John Doe, whoever donated it. So that way they also get the credit as well. So you can use it as a tax write-off. I don't, because I just want to give to the kids. A little backstory for me. When my daughter was not even a year old, I was 18, and I was in a homeless shelter. So I know what it's like. And I was there around the holidays, and I remember how devastating I felt. And I remember how I couldn't give my child anything for Christmas, and I relied on the donations and kindness of people within the community. And for me to be able to give back now means the world to me, because I went into a homeless shelter and it was hard. And I want to comfort a child, as many children as I can. And the first one that I give to is the homeless shelter. And then I moved to the women's abuse shelter because I've also been in there too. So find something, find a cause that touches your heart, and you'll put everything you have into it. And you'll be successful at it. Excuse me, my mouth is really, really dry. I use the host rewards. I gain nothing from it. I use the host rewards to get gifts for the moms. Once I get enough buddies, I will get the moms gifts. Sometimes it might just be a room spray, it might be a flower, it might be a lotion, it might be a combination of things, depending on how much I was able to raise and how much I have for the host rewards, because I was a mom in there and I know what it was like. So to give a little extra to the moms is good too. Don't forget the moms. So does anybody have questions on that? Anything? If you want to get a hold, if you want to do the buddies, Auntie, you can do it online and have them ship the buddies to whatever organization that you have in mind. Just make sure you reach out to them first so they know what's coming and that they want them. Because it may be that they don't want them, not saying that they don't want them, but they can't have them. So just reach out to the people. So I'm in direct contact with the director. She like oversees the whole homeless shelter and everything, all the daily activities. I don't know what you would call her. But I'm in direct contact with her, and she had actually already called me before I started the buddy drive, asking if I was going to be doing it again. And they invited me to a luncheon for raising and helping them out like I did the last couple of years. So they invited me out to lunch. I wasn't able to go because I was taking care of mom, but it's a great way to get back into your community and give back and also help those in need. So, but yeah, just reach out, and you'll want to find out how many kids are there. Because if they only have, say, 10 kids and you get 20 buddies, you can help another shelter out. So find out their ages and everything. So, yeah, I actually had contacted a hospital at one point, and they said I couldn't bring them in because the kids can have allergies and their staff would have allergies to the scent. So that's another reason why. So, do
Hey,
you guys-
Tammy,
yes,
sorry, I was just gonna remind everybody that Team Traveling Sense is doing a buddy drive too. We're doing one as a group, and ours are going to the Ronald McDonald House in Birmingham, Alabama, for the kids who are in Children's Hospital. And that's because my best friend, she had her little boy at 29 weeks when she had gone to Disney World after her doctor said, "Oh, sure, you're fine, go to Disney World." And so spent 3 months down there. Mitchell is Down syndrome. He just turned 21 last Thursday. So that's been a near and dear thing to us. I don't know what she would have done if she didn't have Ronald McDonald House. She couldn't have afforded to stay in Orlando for that long, waiting on him to be able to travel home.
yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
and they requested the baby powder scent, and they said that they love Scentsy Buddies because they will actually let the preemies have them. And so she was really excited that we were going to do it. So we have
That's
16
awesome.
so far. We're trying to get 100. So everybody on Team Traveling Sense, let's get it going, and let me know if y'all
Absolutely.
get some orders.
No, absolutely. And that's an amazing cause. An amazing place to donate them. I just do the homeless shelter because that's what's near and dear to me. So like I said, everybody needs to find what touches them and donate and give back there. So, and that's a excellent reason and place to give them to. So good for you guys. So I hope you guys reach your goal. So, and if I can reach my goal after that, I'll start sending them there. So,
Hey, we would welcome it. Well,
yeah.
I'm kind of getting a little worried, but they're slowly starting to come in. It just took us a little bit to get it going. So, and we
Yeah,
also don't forget, we also have the Spoil a Senior, and that's for the nursing home where Debbie's mom is. So we need to remember that we want to spoil those men and women there too with it's the little body care kits.
Yep,
So
absolutely. I actually, right before I got on here, I had a friend come by and pick up an order that she did. She ordered 15 fragrance flowers for a nursing home where her friend works. And I had packaged them up just like this, to send over. And she wanted to bring them to her friend that is the activities director there. And my friend had texted me right before I got on. She wants to get in touch with me about doing something with them. She's going to be coloring them tomorrow with some of her residents. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, and you can even contact your local assisted living home. There's the assisted living homes, there's the nursing homes, and then there's the it's not assisted living, but it's like, I don't know, it's like elderly care, but they're on their own. I forget what it is. But you can contact their activities director and try to set something up there as well and get some orders for the flowers before you come in. And I set up last weekend at the assisted living home down the road from me, and in an hour I did $200 in sales. So you can set up and you can, because the seniors, they can't get out as much to do shopping. So they can shop for, people that come to visit them or their nurses or for themselves or whatever. So get with your activities director about setting up there and allowing the seniors to shop. So, and you can have the grab and go gifts all ready for them to go. And they can just gift them to whoever. So, so does anybody have anything that they have amazing going on that they've accomplished this month? One good thing is to recognize what you're doing good and pat yourself on the back and shout yourself out. Or maybe somebody on your team.
I made Star Consultant pay again tonight.
Sweet. Congratulations.
And I had a friend message me tonight and said that she transferred to a new AT&T store, and her bosses are interested in buying warmers for the store, and told her she could pass out my samples at her job.
Nice. That's gonna
That's
open
what
you
I'm
up to
doing.
customers.
I'm making samples to send to the AT&T store at Carbondale, Illinois.
There you go.
So
That's awesome. Congratulations.
thank you. So I'm excited about that.
It's
So
just another way to brand yourself and get yourself out there.
yes, it is. So I'm excited.
And you can always put up a Join Sensi for zero cost.
Yeah,
Zero profit.
I just ordered a bunch of the join pamphlets from Cincy. So I just got those in Saturday. So I just
Sweet.
ordered a bunch of those. Yes. So I just ordered a bunch of those. So I'm working feverishly on Meet Me at Mistletoe samples. So to get those out to her tomorrow. So I've got to send catalog samples and join pamphlets to Carbondale tomorrow.
Nice.
Yes. So
Very,
I'm
very
excited.
nice.
Yes,
You'll be
Merry
director in no time.
That's what I'm working on. Oh, and I got a new teamie tonight.
Mm.
And I've got another.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I've got another teamie to talk to tomorrow. So it'll be 10 of us as of tomorrow.
Very good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm
You
excited.
director down in no time. You'd be walking the stage at SFR as a director. I
I
see it
know.
now.
I'm working on it.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
So is anybody else got anything that they are proud of and they want to shout out what they're doing to work their business?
I have done, it's Michelle. I have done a fundraiser for the local animal shelter this month.
Nice. That is a very good cause. Very good cause. I am very
It-
proud of you.
It's my first one. It was a little scary at first, but we're doing it.
The first time you do anything, you're going to be nervous and you're going to be scared. And that's why we say do it scared. Because if you don't, you're not ever going to do it. And what did you end up being able to donate to them?
Well, it's not finished until the 28th.
Okay, so when did you start it?
Last Saturday.
Okay, so you don't know what you're gonna get yet.
No, we're running it until they're doing a vendor event, and we're running it until the vendor event.
Nice, congratulations, and that's a great way to get out there and meet local customers and
It
get your name
is.
out there. And they see that you're giving back to the community with the fundraiser as well. So that's awesome because you're getting yourself out there. So proud of you.
Thank you.
So who else do we got? I know that
Hey,
there's some
Tammy.
people on here.
It's Amanda.
Hey Amanda, what you got going on, girlfriend?
Hey. Do what now?
What do you got going on?
Oh my gosh, so much. But I started back to work after my shoulder surgery, so I've been a little busy. But so I have a flower party that's going to happen in December, but that's going to close before the end of the month. It's 75 women at a church.
Nice.
They're wanting to do a flower party for Christmas. I think it's going to be the 16th is the date we confirmed. Also I went to do a fundraiser for a travel volleyball team last night and I presented it. And their goal is for each teammate to sell 500 and they'll get back the 25%. So they're doing a full catalog. So I had the showcase catalogs with the fundraiser form, the fundraiser envelopes, and they are super excited. Like they're looking to buy for Christmas and all the things. So, and I'm offering them free gift wrapping. So if, I know that it's for a gift and they need it wrapped, then I'll wrap it.
Nice. That's a good pitch there because I hate wrapped.
So it's really not wrapping. I'll be honest. I bought bulk, the brown bags with the handles that actually hold a warmer,
Right.
and put tissue paper, and all the things on it. I could wrap, but it'll be wrapped Amanda's way. A bag.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. If I didn't have such nosy people under my tree, I would use bags too, but I have nosy people that like to
I
get
used to cut the
it.
tape, girl, on those packages whenever I was a little girl. I just cut the tape and then tape it back. Mama never knew.
Yeah, my mother did that. And we would buy her something and I would wrap it, put it underneath the tree, and then like an hour or so later I would see her wearing it. I'm like, oh, I got her. She already has that. And I'm like freaking out and I can't take it back out from underneath the tree. And then she'd open it up and the box was empty. She goes, oh yeah, I've already been wearing it. Thank you. And it's like, oh, yeah, but that's my mother. So if we give my mother a gift, she doesn't get it and it's nowhere to be seen, anything. We hide it. And now that we don't live with her, we can, hide it somewhere in our house because she'll come here and start snooping. So she's a snooper.
She doesn't like surprise.
No, she's impatient.
Me too. I get it.
Yeah. So
I forgot, I've got my third nursing home calling me back tomorrow about a spoiled senior. My other ones have denied me because of the donations, but I've got, it's a huge nursing home. It's 10 wings and 290 residents. They're working it out with the marketing department, and they're supposed to be calling me back tomorrow to finalize everything about my Spoil a Senior campaign. So I'm supposed to be hearing back from marketing. The marketing girl was out. So I'm supposed to hear back from the activities director tomorrow about my Spoil Senior tomorrow.
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna try to get something. If I don't do Spoil a Senior, then I'm gonna try to do flower party, something. I'm gonna try to get something out of that home.
There you go.
There I go.
Determination.
Yes.
All right. Who else? I know there's some Jamies in here that have some stuff going on. Who else do we got in here? You guys should have something that you're proud of, that you want to do, that you want to share. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Kristen Wilson. She just promoted to lead. Let's see. She's on the dream team. And the
I'm
Jamie.
here, Debbie. I meant not Debbie. Listen to me, looking at Debbie and talking to you. I'm here, Tammy. Debbie must be thinking about me. Lord, I done spoke up and said something about Debbie already. Lord have mercy. Either I'm thinking about Debbie or she's thinking about me. They both been pushing me though. Tammy and Debbie have pushed me. Debbie being that inbox. But I love her. So
Yeah.
but
So-
I promoted this month or just yesterday to lead. So, and my mother-in-law's not on here tonight. She's at work, so she'll catch the recording, and she made sensational start too. She's definitely she's a go-getter. Brenda is. She's definitely out there. She's working, and we've got a market thing coming up in December that we're doing at my son's middle school. We asked to be a part of it. And so we're doing that and setting up, I think it's December the 2nd from 9 to 3 in the middle school here in Alabama. So we're pretty excited about that. We're going to team up together and go.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. I mean, you and your little team, I mean, you guys you're on fire and I'm really proud of you guys.
Thanks.
All right. Anybody else want to do some shout outs, even if it's somebody on their team? No, I gotta be scared to talk.
I want to shout out Jacqueline. I don't know if she's in here or not, but her PRV's at I think 2,200.
Holy moly, that's awesome. She's got that 5% bonus going on.
Yes,
Holla.
she is. So I wanted to shout her out.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Jacqueline in here, but that's awesome. Please tell her I say congratulations. I'm very proud of her. and that's one good thing. One thing you should be telling your team when they reach accomplishments, whether they're big or small, is letting them know that they did a good job and let them know that you're proud of them, because you wouldn't be in a position of leadership if it wasn't for them doing what they do. And I am extremely proud of my team. And I wouldn't be a director without them. Each and every one of them contributes to us reaching our goal. And I'm extremely grateful and I'm extremely proud of them. And I let them know all the time. So make sure that as a leader, you're sharing how you're grateful for them and that you're proud of them and that you recognize them. Please give them recognition because they need it, because they're doing it scared. They don't know as much as we do, and we don't know as much as people above us do. So we
Right.
really definitely need to make sure that we're giving recognition and praise, especially for, even if it's just the small accomplishments, even if it's just, hey, you got active, I'm proud of you. Because even if my girls get active, I am proud of them. If they get on the board, I'm proud of them because it shows that they were doing something to work their business. They're in it, they are involved in it and sharing ideas, and that's one thing I wanted to do tonight, was just share the ideas of what you're doing to reach your goals, not just as a leader, but as a consultant yourself. And you guys have all given ideas, of what you're doing to be successful and reach your goals. So,
Right.
and I'm extremely proud of you guys. Now, my question is, how many of you guys have gotten the blanket? How many of you guys have gotten the new blanket? I finally got my first one and I have 2 more coming. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to have one, because I already have the gray and purple one, and my daughter would seriously probably fight me tooth and nail to get one. So I had to make sure she got one, and I can't give one to her without giving one to my son. So I have 2 more coming, hoping to get another one so I can give one to my mom, because they're nice and comfy. So it's freezing in my house, so I'm nice and warm. Now, do you guys know how to get the blankets? If you close out a party of 500, and I've actually been told that you can do it without it being 500, but you close out a party, you use one of your half offs and you get it for $10. Yeah, you're on mute, Mitzi. But you collect orders. When you close it out, has to be open this month and closed before the end of the month, but you use one of your half offs. You just type in blanket and your half off in your host cart, and it'll pop up. You add it to your cart, and then you get a blanket for $10. And it's nice and cozy and comfy. And it's freezing in my house, so I have it in here. But yeah, so you can get one, and it's until they sell out or at the end of the month. So get your blanket. Get your blanket. Also, in the consultant store, there's new stuff. I was gonna go over there earlier and do some shopping, but I got busy with everything else, so I didn't get a chance to get over there. But they do have oh, that's awesome. So I guess even parties that were open last month, you can still get the blanket and the host rewards for the extra half off. So but check out the consultant store and get yourself, always brand yourself. So I have a friend that made me up. I have 10 Scentsy t-shirts plus ones that I've gotten from the consultant store. And every time I go out, unless I'm like going to someplace I have to dress up, I always have a Scentsy shirt on. And I have some of them that have my QR code in the back. So that way when I'm walking anywhere, somebody can scan the back of my shirt and go to my website. But I learned you don't put them in the dryer. You have to hang them to dry because the QR code shrinks and it won't scan. So but brand yourself. I'm gonna name it. There you go. That's awesome, Stephanie. Stephanie has her name badge has her business card in it. So that way people can get her card and get her information. So, but always brand yourself. And I will tell you a quick story. Before I started working with the insurance, I was going and doing grocery deliveries, and I was checking out at Publix, and this old woman, she looks at me and she says, because I had a Scentsy shirt on, I wasn't even really paying attention. She goes, "You sell Scentsy?" And I could see that she was kind of getting excited. Like I didn't know if she was like gonna have like a seizure or something because she was like shaking. She's like, "You sell Scentsy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't know what to think. And she about came over that counter trying to hug me. She goes, "Will you please be my Scentsy consultant? Will you please take my orders?" The woman that she had before wouldn't work with her because she preferred to pay with a check. And I'm like, "I have no problem because the check's going to clear before you get your product, just so you know." And now she will call me. She'll be like, "Hey, Tammy," and she gives me this big old long list because she orders once from each catalog. And it's a hefty order. And she's like, "Do you want to stop by? I'll give you cash." So I wouldn't have gotten that customer had I not had a Scentsy shirt on. And she calls me all, each catalog, and she reminds me, "The new catalog is coming. You're gonna drop one off to me, right?" So you will find people that want it just by wearing your Scentsy shirt. And you may end up, and I've had people that have been like, "What is Scentsy?" And I've explained it to them and gave them my business card, and I've gotten orders. So brand yourself. Absolutely brand yourself. Yeah, I'm a bit further with my goals this month than I usually am. Absolutely. Every month, everybody starts at 0. Everybody starts at 0. Everybody starts off as a certified consultant or a essential consultant if you haven't reached certified yet. But everybody starts at 0. Everybody. I do, Debbie does, everybody starts at 0, and we have to re-earn our title every month. We have to earn our PVRV and get active, and every month we start at 0 right along with everybody else. So every month we have goals, and the higher you set it, the more determined you are to get out there and push and get what you want. So, but yeah, every month we all start at 0, and we all start off as a certified consultant or an essential consultant every month. So, but we've got about 8 more minutes. So does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to say? Because I don't want to keep people late. Now,
I have one.
I do
How do
now.
you, like I had a lady that she doesn't go online to shop or anything like that. How do you let them know like what's being released, like the new stuff that's being released? Do you guys have any tips on that?
You can call them. If they're local, you can stop by and show them.
Okay.
I have one lady that when I lived in Vero, I would go visit her, and I would just bring my tablet and just bring everything up and go through everything and let her see.
Okay.
If something was releasing, I would let her know. And I kind of learned her on what her interests were. So I knew when to be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, this is coming."
Right.
And then I would go over and I would show her, because this woman was in her 70s.
Right.
So, and I would just go over with her because she was not using a computer. She was not using a smartphone.
Right. There was a lady that I was delivering her stuff to, and there's a lady that she works with. She's like, "I don't go online. I just want the book, but I don't want her missing out on new releases if she likes something." And
Yeah. And you can
So,
just give her a call and be like, hey, Willy Wonka is releasing, this is what it is. If you're interested, I can stop by and show you on my phone of what it is or
okay.
on a tablet or something. Um, yeah, just communicate with them. Stay in contact with your customers.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else have questions or they just want some insight on something or they want to share anything? So, all right, we got to get a picture. Has anybody got a picture? Oh, I'm on my computer. I might be able to. Oh, I can do it. Hold on. Let's see. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get a picture for everybody. I almost forgot it. And I can get everybody at once. All right. Count it. Well, I'm gonna not be in the picture because I'm gonna be taking the picture. Hold on. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, say cheese. All right. I got a picture. Beautiful smiles, beautiful faces. You are all beautiful. All right. So we got about 5 more minutes. Anybody else want to say anything? Debbie, do you want to say anything? I see her over there just jotting stuff down.
Hey guys, I just want to know what you guys got planned for the holiday. Put it in the chat. What you got planned for the holiday? And thank you so much, Tammy, for rocking and rolling with this. I'm actually sitting here getting all the names together for our end of the year celebration.
I am so excited for that. I was hoping my daughter could
Yeah.
join when we go, but she just couldn't get anybody to watch the kids while my son-in-law worked. So I donated her ticket to somebody. But tomorrow after I get out of work, I'm going to pick up my grandkids and I'm going to have them for the 4 days. So I'm excited. Photo ops with the kids and my Scentsy stuff. I look forward to
I'm
it.
glad you said that about the photo ops. I was going through TikTok, just going through old videos, and that's when I came across that video. I was like, that's so fun. So I didn't even really even realize that I had so many goofy videos out there, but that's what attract people.
Mhm.
Goofy stuff, funny stuff, fun stuff, doing it all together. See how much attention that video has gotten? Going into archive videos.
We should do that at the end of the year celebration, where we just throw the wax. You know how it was that you smell, somebody throws you the wax, you smell it, and then you throw it to the next person.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be fun.
So just do it. Scentsy around. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of a name, what we can call it. But that'd be a good YouTube video, or not YouTube, TikTok.
TikTok.
So,
Yeah, that would
are
be
you
fun.
guys
I like
on
fun stuff.
TikTok? Do you guys make videos or reels? Because that gets a lot of attention. I've gotten quite a few followers on my Facebook page from my reels that I do, because I'll post a reel and then I see somebody will like it and then all of a sudden they're following me. So don't think that they're not paying attention to it, because they are. Yeah, Debbie got Dawn hooked on TikTok, but Debbie can teach you how to do TikTok. She taught us while we were standing in line. It was quick and easy.
It
So,
is. It is. And I want to say I'm so proud of all of you because I see so many different things happening, and I try to make sure I watch. Sometimes I don't get everything, but I've been noticing you guys doing some amazing things. You guys are partying. You're doing these fundraisers and the spoil of the senior, and you're doing the buddy drives. And guys, you're just doing it. You're just rocking it out, and you're all doing it together. And that's what I love. Even with these calls, I mean, you guys are showing up and you're sharing things that you're doing, and that's what it's all about. It takes a village. We can't do it by ourselves. So, guys, you all are all rocking it. I love each and every one of you guys. You're doing a great job. Yay. And guys, if you have not paid for your spot for the end of the year celebration, you should totally do it. We have a few spots left. You're going to be missing a treat if you don't come. And I would hate for you to miss out, because you're going to miss out if you don't come. And I realize if you're beyond 10 hours, I say 10 because Tammy's driving 9. Or is it 9 or 10 hours?
9, but you figure with key brakes and gas, it'll probably take me 10.
Okay, if you're driving beyond 10 hours, okay, I can see and understand. But if you're driving, Tammy's making a sacrifice, guys. I'm telling you, Dawn is driving 7+ hours. See what I'm talking about? This is going to be a unique situation because Jason is going to be that guy. So if you only understood Jason, go look him up. You'll see what I'm talking about. He bringing all the energy and all the excitement. And we had a blast last year. But it's okay. Renee is driving 3.5 hours. Yay, you guys see what I'm talking about? You guys are making the ultimate sacrifice. And this is for your business, it's for your future. And there are going to be a lot of guys at this time, guys. I've heard people say, well, where are the guys with Cincy? They're going to be there. We got a guy motivational speaker. We got Jason there doing some of the training. And we have a lot of spouses planning to attend. So it's going to be huge, huge. I can't wait.
I'm excited for it. That, and you get to spend time with your team, because we talk on these weekly calls and stuff, but to actually be together in person and actually hug you and be excited with you and have fun and laugh, and it's memories that and bonds that you're going to take for the rest of your life. So I can't wait. An opportunity to spend time with Debbie, I was like, oh, I'm going. I didn't care if it was 12 hours or 15 hours. I was going. So, and I told Debbie, as soon as she told me about it, I said, I'm going. I want a spot. Regardless, I want a spot.
And we learn a whole lot when we're there. I mean, there's just so much to do, so much to learn. And even me, I'm still learning. I'll be celebrating 14 years, guys, in December, but I'm still learning. I mean, I don't know everything. You guys know more than me. So when you ask questions, guys, most times I don't know the answer, okay? I got to go look it up just like you do. But I want to say, guys, I'm just so proud of each and every one of you with your promotions and showing up, being consistent. I just love you guys. You're doing an amazing job. Like Tammy said, pat yourself on the back, shout yourself out. Sometimes you just got to do that. Go shout yourself out. You don't have to wait on nobody to do that. Do it yourself. I shout myself out all the time, guys. I don't have a sponsor to shout me out. I'm always shouting myself out.
And I'm so proud of you. You got Hawaii for 2. I'm proud of you. And I'll tell you anytime that I'm proud of you.
Thank you, guys. That's a whole nother story about Tammy. We'll do that on another video. So
Debbie,
we'll do
you
that another
motivate
time.
me. I can tell you that.
Oh my gosh, girl, you had just come out. I mean, Christian, I just tell you, she has just kind of come out of nowhere, just blooming, just showing up. See what I'm talking about, guys? Look at what happens when you just show up and you're intentional. So
Look, 2 months ago, look, I got an email. I'll tell y'all an email. What was it? This past month said if I don't get active and whatever, it said that I would lose my downline. So you know what? I'm here now and I didn't lose my downline. So I just kept, even though for 2 months I didn't get 0 PRV, but I kept sharing and sharing and pushing and pushing. And now this month I was promoted to lead. I'm telling you, if you don't believe it, it can happen. I'm telling you.
that's what I'm talking about, girl. Go for it. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, look at me. I lost my title for what, 8-9 months. I lost my director title, and I found my way, and I've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and my goal is to be star director by the time SFR comes around.
I remember at SFR where you were at, Tammy, and just watching you grow from SFR to now has been awesome to watch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too, Missy. I mean, you too, Missy. All of you guys. Because you know why it's happening? It's because you guys are showing up. When you show up for yourself, you know what? When you dodge, when you are MIA, guess who you're hurting? You're hurting yourself. You're not hurting me or Tammy or Mitzi. None of us. You're not hurting us. You hurt yourself when you don't show up for your business. So again, those who go up, show up. And even if you feel like things aren't happening right then, there are too many things that we can do to change that. It's in our hand. It's in our hand to change whatever. There's too much training out here for you guys not to know what to do next. Like what to do next, go to YouTube and figure out what you need to do next.
And there's hundreds and hundreds of videos that you can watch right there on your workstation. Every question you have has an answer on your workstation. You just have to find it. And if you can't find it there, go to YouTube.
And quit waiting
Uh,
for somebody else to do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then TTS has so much information. If you just go to the guides, that's what we've done. Kathy and I, and Tammy has added some things too, and Courtney has added some things, but there's so much work has gone into adding these trainings guides in the guides, in the albums. There's lots of information just right there. You just have to click a lot of times and just see. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt, I promise you. It won't hurt.
You have to
You
do
can't
the
mess
work.
up.
And then you can find the answer and learn something and then come back and share it with the team. Because stuff gets
Yes.
buried. Stuff gets buried. And there's so many new people coming into the team every day. I'm seeing, oh, so-and-so just joined, so-and-so just joined. They didn't know. They don't know. So if you have a question and you find it, share that answer again in TTS, in your group chat. So that way people see it, because there's so many new people that come in, and that question or that information might have been shared 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So keep resharing that information. Just because it was posted once doesn't mean it can't be posted again, because you're educating new people coming on. There's a lot of people in the group that, you know, they're earning their kits. You know, we need to show them that they can do this. We are there to help them. We have all the information. So, but it is 10:05. I don't want to keep you guys any longer, and I've been up since 3 a.m. So I'm working for my mom and then doing my job and then going and taking care of my mom and everything. And I'm just really, really tired. So, but I thank you guys for coming and sharing your time with me. I love you guys, and I'm so proud of all of you for what you're doing. It's amazing. Just keep going. And I'm here. If you
I
guys
agree.
have
I
questions.
say the same thing. Thank you guys for it. Mitzi, and thank you always for doing those post to your page posts. We can't ever overlook them. I mean, Tammy, Mitzi, Liz, I think it's Lindsay. Is it Lindsay? Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible with names. Good grief. Debbie, all those who are consistently doing it. I mean, there are some of us that just do it every now and again, but they consistently do it. So we have to make sure we thank them.
And I appreciate them. Trust me, so does my team. We all appreciate them. So, but I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make sure you spend time with your family. Doesn't hurt to leave a catalog and some samples out when the family comes over for dinner. So, but just enjoy the holiday, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and reach for your goals. Don't stop till you reach them. Okay. So
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Love you
happy
all.
Thanksgiving. Bye.
Giving.
Bye.
Bye bye.